It's great to have you with us at GMHBA Stadium. We've been looking forward to this contest between Geelong and Richmond. We have one of last week's winners up against one of last week's losers. Today's match will offer further insight on where these teams sit in the pecking order. The players are ready to charge onto the ground. I'm joined by Daniel Harford. Great to have you along, Harf. How do you see this one unfolding?
Pleasure to be here, Hutto. I'm going with the Cats. I wasn't sure about this one, but I've gone with the home team. They're pretty hard to beat here.
Okay then, thanks Harf. A real buzz around this stadium as the captains meet for the toss. It's 5th up against 17th. It seems like a mismatch, but can the underdog produce something special? The rucks staring each other down. Edwards wins it. Holmes gets his hands on it early. Good for the confidence. Manor marks. Will he go the bomb? Searching kick. Short. Spoils. It's not a fair fight. The umpire says he had no prior. Nankervis with a deft tap. Ross, when one tackle just won't do. Ball up. The defenders will need to be on guard. Nankervis with a deft tap. Taranto. Ralph Smith. In no man's land. Stewart wins the race. Edwards. Great work ethic to push forward and present. Can he find a teammate? He could have blazed away, but he's done the team thing.
Maybe he hasn't showered in a while. I can't think of any other reason they refuse to go near him.
Good-looking kick. That'll do. It's a goal.
That will do his confidence the world of good to start like that.
The Cats on the board early. Nankervis slaps it out. Ross, he's set upon. And we will do it all again. Nankervis wins it. Prestia. They're playing for keeps. Both midfields are going to earn their money today.
If one side can get on top in the clearances here, it'll go a long way towards deciding this match.
They are hunting the ball carrier. They've bottled it up.
Early indications are we are in for a great contest. Both sides pride themselves on their clearance work.
Smith, he's besieged. Rinse and repeat.
The Cats
Would arguably be sitting on a greater lead if they'd been a little more careful with the ball. They sort that out, they'll be hard to stop.
Holmes, Atkins, Blitzarves, Dempsey. They've worked it well. Smith looking to get this forward quickly with the advantage. They might be a little unlucky not to be rewarded. It was a fine tackle. Nankervis showing his skills. Ross, Taranto, met solidly. We will do it all again. Nankervis wins the hit out. Atkins, Holmes, Ross runs onto it. Manages to get off a handball. Prestia. He's drawn a crowd. It's been a lacklustre affair so far.
The Cats are certainly looking the better side, but they'd love to give themselves a bit more breathing space here.
Dempsey, this is great pressure footy. It would be a hard umpire who would ping him for that. Good ruck work. Prestia cops some unwanted attention. Dempsey has it now on centre wing. He had prior opportunity.
He's suggesting he got something on it. I'm not sure he did.
That's skillful. They've opened them up here. Probing ball. Armstrong. Ralph Smith. Easy decision. The tackle was above the shoulders. Good build-up. The fans will be happy to see this. The crowd cries ball, and they get their wish.
His annoyance can only be with himself for a lack of awareness.
Broad. Stoppage coming up on the wing. Nankervis showing his skills. Taranto, Flostone, crunching tackle. That's commitment to the cause. Ball, cries the crowd, and the umpire agrees.
Not sure there was much prior opportunity there.
Just had to get it out. Flostone, it's no place for the faint-hearted. They're tackling with great intent. Nankervis wins it down. Taranto, good penetration on the kick. Mullen got a fist in. Campbell, that's a bruising tackle. Could that have been holding the ball? Some thought it was, but not the person who matters. Edwards showing his skills. Holmes on the same page as his ruck. One of the easier decisions the umpires will need to make today. Normally delivers. Ross with the intercept mark. Rioli throws it on the boot. Short only knows one way. Gets the kick away. Rioli. It's a desperate tackle. The umpire circles and decides to ball it up. Can they create a shot on goal from this stoppage? Nankervis showing his skills. Like Batman and Robin. Spud Frawley would have loved that one. Broad. Nankervis got to the right position and hung on. They're moving the footy quickly. De Koning wins it back. Great mark. What's he got on offer? Waiting for someone to come at him. Cameron, good vision there. Atkins, Holmes. The Cats should score here. It's a poor entry. A waste, really. McAuliffe with a chance to run. Taking time to assess the options. Quality delivery by foot. Who's front and centre? Neal just shoveled it out. Close. Well-weighted kick. Stewart working hard and being rewarded. The Cats look well drilled. Punched away. Short. Solid tackle. No way through there, and they'll reset. Nankervis wins it. Prestia. He's been busy so far. Bolter. Sonzi. Can he impose himself on the match? No wonder coaches go grey. Humphreys. Clever kick. Good thinking and good execution too. Stewart. Holmes. Dangerous to leave on his own. Kicks inside the forward 50. I felt that one from here. No prior, and we'll have a ball up. Who can get the clearance? Sonzi knew the tackle was coming. We've got another stoppage. Nankervis palms it down. Taranto, short, doesn't want to turn it over there. Flostone, he'll be picking grass out of his teeth after that. It's proving hard to get a clearance at the moment. Edwards gets his hand to it. Holmes, close, big tackle laid. The pressure is intense. We'll have yet another stoppage. Edwards got his palm to it. Clark, through it goes, and they extend the lead.
He might just be in for a big day.
The Cats having a good patch. Edwards wins it out of the centre. Ross, De Koning, claims a terrific contested mark at centre half-back. Guthrie can keep it moving. Doesn't often waste it. Blitzarves all alone in the centre square. Holmes has found some space. He put himself in the line of fire. Full. Green. They are tackling machines today. Squeezes the kick. Armstrong, he's copped one high. What's he got on offer? They need to hit the scoreboard here. Holmes clears the area. Ross displaying great endeavour. Armstrong, this is good ball movement.
Poor defence leaving him on his own, and now you'd imagine he'll make them pay.
He makes no mistake.
It's always good for the confidence to see that first shot go straight through.
It's only early, I know, but that was a much-needed goal to establish a foothold in this match.
They have absolutely spifflicated him. They're tackling with venom today.
Nankervis palms it down. Taranto, Ross, Ralph Smith, Prestia. He's gone. Green. Can he find a teammate? The kick was misdirected. The Cats look sharp early, honours the lead. They're moving the footy well here. Blitzarves, good work rate. That's a useful ball. Atkins, all on his own. The Tigers guarding the corridor. He needed a cleaner pair of hands. Thought his way through it. Mannar with the big fist. And a moment for the players to catch their breath.
The Cats are losing the clearances, but they're still in front on the scoreboard. If they can start winning more clearances, look out.
Nankervis with a deft tap. Ross, Prestia. Now it's someone else's problem. Taranto claims the advantage and can shoot at goal. They ask the question, but the umpire will have it. Nankervis with a deft tap. Prestia taken to ground. It's a good old-fashioned gang tackle. Not a lot of flow in this game, but that's a testament to the pressure both sides are applying. Taranto. Touch and go. Misses.
He'll be disappointed. That was one he would have expected to convert.
Looking for a quick transition.
O'Sullivan pushes into space and receives the footy. Got a little time here. He's hit up the lead. Slowing it down. Cameron works hard to present. Well played. Out wide with the kick. Dangerfield marks on centre wing. What's he got on offer? It's become a game of keepings off. Martin fumbles. Could be costly. Dangerfield runs onto it. Bruin on a lead. Clark can run and carry. Close. Not on my watch, he says. They want ball, but they're not going to get it. One quarter down. It's been entertaining so far, and there's little in it on the scoreboard. Time to check in with Gary.
The Cats would no doubt like to hit the scoreboard a bit more, but they're absorbing the pressure very well, and there's been lots of it applied. This might be a case of grinding the opposition down rather than blowing them away.
Thanks for those observations, Gary, as we get back underway. Nankervis got his palm to it. Ross, Taranto into the action again already. Nankervis, Prestia relishing the contest. Full takes the hand pass. Edwards, Humphreys under pressure. Into the middle with the kick. Martin feeling the heat. It hasn't been a great spectacle, but at least it's close. Edwards with a deft tap. Holmes, O'Connor hasn't seen a lot of it. Good disciplined defence. Blitzarves takes the responsibility. Just needs to finish. Finish he does.
They might want to tighten up on him. They gave him too much space on that occasion, and he made the most of it.
The Cats are holding them at bay. Punch clear. Holmes. Atkins. It's a tough game. Uses the non-preferred.
They are hunting the ball carrier.
Gets his kick despite the heat. That's a poor place to give the ball back. Can he hit a target? Miller saw that coming. He's set upon. Their appeals have fallen on deaf ears. Nankervis wins it down. Taranto, an ill-directed hand pass. Stripped of the footy.
Neither side has really looked like piling on the goals. This one's a slow burn for now.
Good ruck work. Holmes. Snap around the body. It's there!
He's exerting a huge influence over this match. 1 minute he's winning a clearance, the next he's kicking a goal. His work ethic is enormous.
The Cats by 17. Nankervis gets his hand to it. Ross, Taranto, tidy ball, intercepted, and they can launch from halfback. Humphreys in the clear. What's he got on offer? He's generally a good kick. Cameron has got loose. The Cats are bringing great energy. Decides to go. A bit of a panicked handball. Armstrong, you asked for it, you got it. The umpire whistles for a ball up. Edwards got his palm to it. Bruin, Green, intercepts. Taranto in the right spot. They cannot keep him quiet. Ross under pressure. Bolter kicks it goal, and that's travelling straight over the goal umpire's hat.
Better ball movement on that occasion allowed them to open up that opportunity in front of goal, and they've got full reward for it.
Both sides are cracking in hard at the present time. It's a great contest. Ross had some assistance. Taranto, Ralph Smith. That's good work rate. Nankervis, Green. He's in trouble. That must be incorrect disposal.
He's suggesting he got something on it. I'm not sure he did.
Searching kick. They've opened them up here. His field kicking is normally first rate. Quality delivery by foot. They're moving the footy quickly. Dangerfield couldn't reel it in. The fans will be happy to see this. He was optimistic if he thought he could break that tackle. Nankervis with a deft tap. Taranto. Trainer. Kicks to space. Sonzi. Dangerous to leave on his own. Well-weighted kick. Can't hang on under close attention. Bolter. Hand pass cut off. What can they build here? This spells trouble. O'Sullivan gives away a free for a high tackle. Heads for full forward. Guthrie showing why he's such a good defender. That's skillful. Blitzers uses the body well. O'Connor working hard and being rewarded. The kick was centimetre perfect. The Cats are out of trouble. What's he got on offer? Normally delivers. Myers with a chance to run. O'Sullivan, O'Connor, Blitzers. They've had the better of the contest to this point. Trainer got a fist in. Ross absorbs the pressure. Chips to halfback. Banks comes free in the tackle. That's not one of the acceptable methods of disposal.
I don't know about that. I think the meter was charged.
Neil, here's real danger now. He's had little impact so far. Ross tries to spike it out of the danger zone. No easy exit. No leniency from the umpire there.
Nothing wrong with ambition, but you've got to know your limits. From point-blank range.
Hammers it home.
You can't afford to give free kicks away in front of goal. All that hard work, and then you give an easy one up.
The Tigers are stuck in second gear. That would want to change pretty quickly. Prestia, Taranto, pounces. He's been industrious. Banks, working hard and presenting well. Neat little worm burner. Bolter presents in space. This is good ball movement. Can he find a teammate? Bruin saves the day. Sizes up what's ahead. O'Connor. Got a little time here. Trainer might go for a run. Armstrong, good build-up. The Cats have won it back. You can see their confidence growing. Bounced straight off his chest. Probing ball. Green in some space on the wing. Can he be the fire starter? It's a bad mistake. The Cats are playing some great footy. Humphreys can keep it moving. That's well played. Spearing pass. Mannar. Rioli mops that one up. Sloppy disposal and a turnover. Humphreys, short, with a clumsy tackle, has conceded a free kick. Flostone heads them off at the pass. Slowing it down. They need a spark. Can't get hold of it. Trainer. Myers runs onto it. Lynch, desperate to win it back. Armstrong, what can he do with it?
It's not a fair fight.
No prior, and we'll have a ball up. Edwards showing his skills. Clark cops some unwanted attention. Taranto, Green pokes it into the pocket. Henry thwarts them again. And they're away. Good thinking and good execution too. Doesn't often waste it. They're moving the footy well here. Out wide with the kick. Flostone doing what he does best. Layla, it's no place for the faint-hearted. The umpire will have it.
2 rucks, please.
Nankervis showing his skills. Taranto. Banks is cool under pressure. Couldn't get a disposal. The Tigers not at their best so far. Attracted a crowd. Could that have been holding the ball? Some thought it was, but not the person who matters. Nankervis looking for territory. Taranto, can he get it out? Sonzi has a paddock in front of him. They need this, but the moment gets the better of him.
He's missed a couple now. Might just bring a few doubts into his head.
They've set up well for the kick-in. Guthrie has found some space. Henry with a chance to relieve the pressure. Can they get something going? No wonder coaches go grey. O'Connor had the presence of mind to get to the dangerous spot. Clever kick. Bruin. Whatever he's suffering from, it's not leather poisoning. Banks clears the area. Close.
Time to turn on the Jets.
Thought his way through it. Honours the lead. What's he got on offer? The Cats guarding the corridor. Farms it out. Mannar affects the turnover. This will be their first entry for a while. Miller wins it back. A chance to clear now. Banks all on his own. The Tigers might be about to start something. Broad works hard to present. Ralph Smith, can he impose himself on the match? O'Sullivan makes good contact. Campbell,
They are tackling machines today.
ball up. The defenders will need to be on guard. Nankervis wins the hit out. Ross. The tackle slips high. Free kick. The defence is disorganised. Lynch is in a better position.
Poor defence leaving him on his own, and now you'd imagine he'll make them pay.
This would be handy on the stroke of half-time. It's very handy indeed.
They've looked to the likely source to provide a spark, and he's done just that.
They're slugging it out, these two. It's been an entertaining first half. Edwards wins it. Ross. Ralph Smith getting their handball game going. Prestia swoops. Gets the kick away. The Cats have the edge at half-time, but this game is well and truly up for grabs. Time to check in with Gary.
A low-scoring affair so far. Hopefully both coaches will be more offensively minded now and try to generate some run and carry. Both sides are capable of hitting the scoreboard regularly and takes a different emphasis and some smarter decision-making to get that happening.
Thanks, Gary, as we get going again. Edwards with the tap. Smith can send them into attack. Holmes. Blitzarves onto the non-preferred. Defence 101 there. Neal. Boot to ball and that's a goal.
If they can get up ahead of steam, they'll be hard to stop. That was a terrific passage of play, culminating in a great goal.
The Cats have the edge, but they're in a dogfight. Don't worry about that. The big men fly. Holmes, Clark, O'Connor drives it inside the forward 50. It's a poor entry, a waste really. Moving the footy laterally. Sonzi throws it on the boot. Blitzars read it well on centre wing and can pump them back into attack.
They've got a problem now. That's a useful ball.
Nankervis picks off the pass. Got a little time here. Smith within range can make them pay.
The Cats have certainly looked a better side. They'll be hard to catch.
In towards goal. He's made the goal umpire work, but he's got it.
On the board with his first. That'll boost his confidence.
The Tigers are looking disorganised. Nankervis wins it out of the centre. He's caught. And we will do it all again. Edwards showing his skills.
Like Batman and Robin.
Sonzi in the centre square. He just dropped it. Smith. He's generally a good kick. The Cats having a great patch. They're well drilled.
Trainer. We've seen that before.
What can they muster from the back half? The Tigers
Have been out of sorts.
They could be vulnerable here.
Not wanting to bomb to a contest.
This ought to end in a goal. Miller making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. Banks. Quality delivery by foot. Searching kick. Ralph Smith
Pushes into space and receives the footy.
Nankervis working hard and being rewarded. The Cats have all the answers.
What's he got on offer? Tidy ball.
Good work rate.
They've got time to put the kettle on.
Clark has got off the chain. He will surely make this count.
He couldn't believe his luck finding that much space inside the forward 50.
Surely he can't from there. Don't tell me. He's kicked a miraculous goal.
It's not for nothing the third quarter is known as the Premiership quarter.
The Cats having a good third term. Nankervis with a deft tap. Prestia. No one able to clear the footy, so we'll have another ball up. Punch clear. Holmes just had to get it out. Foot race on. Who can get there first? A good kick here and they'll be in business. He didn't break stride. The Tigers need to make inroads soon. O'Sullivan drops into the hole and cuts that one off. Little one to half back. Dempsey. The Cats have winners everywhere. He might have thought about the corridor. That's an uncharacteristic mistake. Sonzi has found some space. Sees an opportunity and plays on. Green. They sorely need a goal and he delivers.
That's an important goal against the run of play. Time will tell if it's a turning point.
The Tigers have been outplayed, but they're hanging tough. The big men fly. Ross. McAuliffe. He's kicked it the wrong way. Trainer. All alone in the centre square. Some indirect ball movement here. The kick was centimetre perfect. He doesn't waste many. Taranto uses the body well. Can he be the fire starter? Sonzi with a chance to run. Goes back with the handball. Short. Can't hang on under close attention. Taranto. Another goal and they'll believe. Kicks to space. Miller gathers.
They are hunting the ball carrier.
What are your thoughts, Gaz?
There's often a correlation between winning the clearance count and winning on the scoreboard. That's not the case at the moment.
Good ruck work. Ross leading from the front.
No arguments there.
Normally delivers. Layla in the clear. Takes the logical option. The Tigers can build something here.
What's he got on offer? Probing ball. McAuliffe got a fist in. Miller. Edwards spoils. Nankervis needs a good decision. Looking to hit up the short option. Doesn't often waste it. Blitzars on a lead. Guthrie. Atkins knew where the help was. Stewart couldn't burst through. He'll be picking grass out of his teeth after that. They're tackling with great intent. Nankervis showing his skills. Sonzi. Ross. He'll be sore in the morning. We will do it all again. Good ruck work. Ross. Sonzi in the right spot. Ralph Smith. That should be picked off. Lynch commands the footy.
It's as if they don't rate this player. He's already hurt them. He's about to hurt them again.
Big opportunity here. He puts it away, and they're 6 points richer.
Great team goal. If they keep playing like that, they won't be behind for long.
The Tigers were on the rack, but it's been a quality response from them. Nankervis with the tap. Ross. Taranto. Can he find a teammate? He's hit up the lead. He's struggled to make an impact to this point. Not on my watch, he says. Great tackling technique there. Nankervis got his palm to it. Ross. Edwards. It's a hospital hand pass. You can't question his commitment. Holmes. Dempsey. Feeling the heat. I've liked his game today. O'Sullivan. Somehow released the ball. That's not one of the acceptable methods of disposal.
His annoyance can only be with himself for lack of awareness.
The defence is disorganised. McAuliffe drops into the hole and marks.
He's not on the board yet. That should change here.
It's on the way. Good-looking kick. He's dobbed it.
He managed to find some space, and he was never going to have a problem converting from there.
The Cats really need to respond now. Important clearance here. Green. Can they get another one? Punched away. Armstrong. Ball spills free in the tackle. Bolter. They're fighting tooth and nail not to give up a goal. They want ball, but they're not going to get it. Edwards punches it out of the ruck. Atkins. De Koning. Holmes. Gets his kick despite the heat. Dempsey only knows one way. Mannar. The Cats are good with their hands. Close. Martin. What can he do with it? Throws it on the boot. Neil gets to the front spot.
Going at his second.
Heads for home. Not the best strike. And it's hit the post.
That passage of play deserved a better finish.
Taking no risks with the kick in. The Tigers with a chance here. And they're out of trouble. Who's front and centre? Absorbs the pressure. Harassed into an error. Rioli desperate to win it back. Henry cuts them off yet again. Broad doing what he does best. Cameron. Clark hacking it forward. Good disciplined defence. Neil has a real turn of pace. He's been penalised for incorrect disposal.
I don't know about that. I think the meter was charged.
Green with a chance to relieve the pressure. Flostone can keep it moving. Sizes up what's ahead. The Tigers are out of trouble. This is good ball movement. What's he got on offer? He hasn't been himself today. Neil with the big fist. Foot race on the wing. Blitzars taken to ground. It hasn't been a great spectacle, but at least it's close. Big clearance to win here. Holmes, Blitzars, met solidly. The umpire says he had no prior. Edwards smashes it out of there. Clark. Holmes. He's been industrious. Cameron. That's good work rate. The Cats look well drilled. Flostone made the footy his. Might be time for one more score here. Should have done better. Three quarters in and this one's still up for grabs. Huge last quarter coming up. Gary's with us again. What's on your mind, Gaz?
At the moment, this feels like the less talented side is trying to constrain the more talented side by closing down space and making this a heavily contested game. Only thing is, I'm not sure which is the less talented side at the moment. They've both made some terrible blues, but we'll put it down to pressure, of which there's been no shortage.
Thanks for those observations, Gary, as we get back underway.
Clark, Blitzarves, Atkins. He's so good in close. The Cats should score here. Miller tries to spike it out of the danger zone. Close. No easy exit. It's not a fair fight. The ump calls for the footy close to goal. Edwards, the winner there. Neal lays it off. Clark attracted a crowd. Could that have been holding the ball? Some thought it was, but not the person who matters. Nankervis wins it. Green, McAuliffe. This is promising.
A little bit of confusion, but advantage has been paid.
Their appeals have fallen on deaf ears.
We haven't seen many goals here, but what we have seen is two very disciplined, hard-working sides refusing to give an inch.
Prestia, Taranto. Is that holding the ball? Green, Bolter. Doesn't want to turn it over there. Almost threw it out. Mannar, Dempsey gathers. This for the ideal start. He's made good connection, and they have the first of the term.
On the board with his first, that'll boost his confidence.
The Cats with a steadying goal. Nankervis wins it out of the centre. Prestia, he ran into a brick wall. They've bottled it up. Edwards with a deft tap. Clark, Atkins. The Cats are playing some great footy. Dempsey, loose ball on centre wing. Closed him down. Keeps it low. Time to turn on the Jets. Dempsey, that's a bruising tackle. It's become a game of keepings off. Rioli, slick hands. Taranto, Campbell, Flostone. This deserves a goal. Guthrie will bail his team out again. He's generally a good kick. Clark at centre half back. They're playing with purpose and poise. Mullen thought his way through it. Broad with another spoil. Armstrong, he's been dispossessed. Not sure who that was meant for, but it's been picked off. He's besieged. The umpire says you had prior opportunity.
He's not happy, but the call is correct.
Myers, what can he manufacture? Prestia wins a hard ball. McAuliffe. The clock is the enemy now. Nankervis with half a chance. Squeezes the kick. The Cats are bringing great energy. Mannar, Broad, clears the area. Dangerfield gathers in the centre square. Can they beat them back to goal? Neal from 20 will not miss and doesn't miss.
Bit of momentum now. That's two in a row.
The Cats with the past two goals. Edwards wins it. Clark cops some unwanted attention. And we will do it all again. Nankervis, he's rucked superbly in a losing cause. McAuliffe, will the umpire pluck a free kick? It's a bit of a stoppage fest at present.
The Cats
would arguably be sitting on a greater lead if they'd been a little more careful with the ball. If they sort that out, they'll be hard to stop.
Sonzi, good thinking and good execution too. Neat little worm burner. Layla on centre wing is marked. He's had little impact so far. Ralph Smith, all on his own. What's he got on offer? They're a big chance here. Humphreys, we've seen that before. close. Armstrong. The Cats have all the answers. That's a useful ball. Manages to find a teammate. Mannar. He's lost it. Henry. Stewart. Honours the lead. Hand pass cut off. Rioli. He's wrapped up. It would be a hard umpire who would ping him for that. Nankervis smashes it out of there. Prestia. He couldn't get his fist or foot to it.
No umpire ever changed their decision because a player had a whinge.
You can see their confidence growing. The kick is a poor one. He's been quiet. They've got a problem now. He's having a dirty day. Clark has been magnificent. Little wonder halfback. Atkins has been irrepressible. They can smell victory. Nankervis doesn't often waste it. Defence 101 there. De Koning can't hang on under close attention. Nankervis, they have absolutely spifflicated him. The Cats are giving them nothing. Nankervis with the tap. Good ruck work and good roving too. Taranto. Which way will it bounce? Flostone. Banks gets the kick away. De Koning making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. He just dropped it. Green in heavy traffic. Bolter. Taranto. McAuliffe. The Tigers moving the ball well.
Got to kick this one to give them some hope.
Looks good. He steered it through.
So important to get reward for effort. On that occasion, the finish matched the quality of the work upfield.
The Tigers haven't played great footy, but they're hanging in there. Edwards showing his skills. Holmes. Smith. The kick was centimetre perfect. Probing ball. He's hit up the lead. Can he find a teammate? Broad wins the contest and can relieve the pressure. Sonzi makes position. Got a little time here. Campbell. They are tackling machines today. Wasn't a great kick. They've turned it over. Pokes it into the pocket. Dangerfield. It's a tough game. The Tigers will have one eye on the clock. Edwards wins it. Holmes. Mannar in the right spot. When one tackle just won't do. Ball up. The defenders will need to be on guard. The two big men do battle. Holmes. Mannar. Smith takes the responsibility. Just needs to finish. Finish he does.
They've had to work for it, but they look safe now.
The Tigers will need to respond. It's being put to them. Edwards with the tap. Holmes. Clark. Clever kick. Through the centre square he goes. Banks out of the congestion. Flostone. They desperately need a goal. De Koning. Time and again he gets to the right place. That's a good option and this looks promising. Normally delivers. They've opened them up here. What's he got on offer? They're moving the footy quickly. Nankervis got a fist in. Martin. He wouldn't take no for an answer. If he thought he was getting away, he was sadly mistaken. They're tackling with venom today. Edwards with a deft tap. Clark. Desperate defence. He was trying to beat a path to goal, but he was shut down quickly. Nankervis smashes it out of there. Taranto. Edwards gathers. Mannar. He's put it through.
They're a better team when he uses his pace and skills the way he did there. Great goal.
The Tigers are in danger of being run over. Nankervis got his palm to it. Sonzi. Prestia throws it on the boot. De Koning, ever reliable. I've liked his game today. Cameron loves the hard stuff. Short thwarts them again. Takes the short option. That's well played. Short. Can he get a kick away? Sonzi uses the non-preferred. Bouncing ball. Armstrong comes steaming through. He's struggled to make an impact to this point. In no man's land. The Cats finishing strongly. Gee, they're playing well. Searching kick. Flostone heads them off at the pass. The Tigers haven't thrown the towel in. Cameron went bang. Blitzarves hunting the footy. Smith! He's taken a beauty. He's only had the one inside 50. Short had some assistance. Nankervis will keep coming. Dangerfield doing the grunt work. De Koning, Edwards, Mullen, solid tackle. Some indirect ball movement here. Foot race on. Who can get there first? Well played. They're huffing and puffing. Punched away. Clark, Martin just had to get it out. Dangerfield. You have to be tough to play this game. The Cats with a chance for a stoppage goal. Good ruck work. A bit of a panicked handball. Dangerfield. It's there!
It looks a comfortable margin, but they've had to dig deep. These are generally the most satisfying wins.
They've done this very comfortably. Good ruck work. Hopper dealt with the pressure. Taranto can run with the footy. Ralph Smith, what can he do with it? Henry, desperate to win it back. Gets a kick away. Flostone, got to get it on quickly. Sonsi, strong grab. The Cats won't be in the bottom four for long if they keep playing like that. What stood out to you today, Huff?
The Tigers looked like they were in with a real show of winning that, but they fell away in the last term, which is a shame because they did a lot right in the first three. However, that's one of the differences between the best and the rest, being able to do it for 4 quarters.
Thanks for your contributions throughout the day, Huff. That brings our coverage to a close. Thanks for being with us. We'll catch you again soon.